what's going on? This is gonna be my first video on this channel that I'm gonna upload and actually try to like keep uploaded, because in the past I've uploaded things on this channel, but decided that it was too cringe or too weird or something like that. But now I want to try my best to be committed to uploading to this channel, as kind of like a personal sort of diary channel. Um, and if you're watching this, just like a word of warning, if you whenever you see these weird movements or shakes, I have Parkinson's or Parkinsonism, which is like similar to Parkinson's but not really. So if you see a lot of weird movements for me throughout this video and throughout my other videos, then that's why. It gets better, it gets worse. Some days it gets better, some days it gets worse. So currently they feel okay. The movements. I'm not too crazy, but I do feel a little bit of nervousness for making this video, which may make them a little more apparent. So yeah. Anyways, I just wanted to like make a short introduction about like what this channel is, what it's supposed to be, who I am. You know, um, my name is Artem. I'm 21 years old. I go to school. I go to college. I do computer programming in college. Um, I have a beautiful girlfriend that I've been dating for over a year. At this point, we are long distance, um, which comes with its own like set of challenges. Um, but yeah, this channel is supposed to be about just like a diary, something that I could look back on in in the next few years and like realize, oh, look how dumb I was, or look how much I've grown. Just something similar to that. Um, but yeah, hopefully I can actually be consistent with it. Knock on wood. Knock on wood. I have like a wood bed frame here. Um, but yeah, I'm not sure what I wanted to talk about in this video. I guess lately I've just been like feeling like more um, emotionally turbulent than I have. Um, and I think, sorry, that was a bus. And I think that may have something to do with me learning how to um, how to be in a long-term relationship, because in the past I've been in relationships with people before, but they they were always like no more than like 4 or 5 months, because I ended up either sabotaging the relationship purpose sometimes purposefully and sometimes not purposefully, sometimes without me really intending to. um Other times the relationships have just been like plain abusive and like not really good for me, pretty toxic for me. Um, so I've never been in a relationship longer than like 5 or 6 months, and now we've been going um on I think like 13 months already, 13 or 14 months. Like we're we're pretty committed. Um, but despite the fact that we're like that, you know, I guess from the outside perspective, it seems like we're locked in, like we've got a good thing going on. You know, even though we do, there's a lot of aspects that are just wonderful. Like we are both 21 years old. We're both growing together on a journey. We're both trying to uplift each other as much as possible. Um, we're both super excited for whenever we hit milestones. She has her own milestones. I have my own. Um, and yeah, we do a lot of like encouraging of each other and each other's goals, and that's great. But there are also elements, um, more specifically elements that are within me, like internally, not something wrong with the relationship, like at all, but things with me, these old self-destructive tendencies, these impulses of like doing something drastic all of a sudden, of like being very emotional and very emotionally turbulent, you know. And it's not like I ever project that outside of myself, or at least I try not to. But they, sorry about that. But there's more internal battle inside of me. Like outside, I may be smiling, I may be chill, I may be nonchalant, but also supportive. But on the inside, it seems like there's this like there's this constant volcanic eruption going on inside me. And there's lava, and there's fire, and there's destruction, and there's anger, and there's sadness, and there's melancholy, and there's just general like darkness. And I'm not even trying to say that in like a oh, I'm so edgy sort of way. Like a genuinely, that's what it feels like. It doesn't feel like I have very much like internal beauty, or much that I can personally appreciate, you know. Um, which I guess is something that is important to have as a human being, is that internal beauty, is being able to look into your own world and be like, you know what, I like this. This is awesome. And it's not like I ever look within myself, within my lava fire infested world, and think, oh, I hate this. But at the same time, I don't love it. I don't love it. I've kind of just like accepted it in a way. Um, accepted it from what it is, which may or may not be a good thing. I don't know. But I don't know. I don't really feel any particular opinion about it. I'm just whatever. I guess I'm just filled with lava. I guess I'm just filled with fire or darkness. But to tie that into my relationship, I constantly, at least recently, I constantly feel the need to do something crazy to like end things, to like um even though I don't want to, but like I just get that impulse, to distance myself, to like to like to like not be there, and it almost feels like there's like another part of me that's saying that there's like another brain inside of myself that's telling me to do these things, not like in a schizophrenia sort of way, but like in a, you know it's weird because whenever these thoughts occur to me that like I should do something drastic, they always seem so r- right, and so like correct, and like they're coming from the most logical place ever, and it's so hard to argue with them, you know which makes sense because it's like maybe this is like depression. And with depression, like if you imagine it as like a demon in your own head, you know the demon knows every single thought that you have, every single memory that you have, every single embarrassing moment that you've ever had, and it kind of knows how to like exploit that. So yeah, I've been trying to like navigate all of these emotions of this, impulsivity with therapy, and reading a lot on my own about DBT and mindfulness and all of these things, and like they provide relief once in a while, but very mild relief. It's like kind of like scratching an itch, you know, when you when you know yeah, it's like scratching an itch when your body has been infested with fire ants. It's you know the the itch in that particular spot might be might be relieved for a brief second in time, but then it comes back, and then it comes back in like another equally annoying spot, you know. So I've been trying to navigate that. I I used to run until like a couple weeks ago, where whenever I would try running, like my legs would cramp up super hard, like no matter what I did, no matter if I stretched or hydrated or ate before my run, like. So I'm just kind of like rusting from that now. But yeah, just the main things that everyone is telling you to do is just like therapy. I haven't done medication. Honestly, I don't like medication, but I don't know. My mouth is starting to hurt now, so I'm gonna end this video for now. So, peace. What the fuck?